Good morning and Jai Hind. Students, I am Nutan Gupta sending video of SST chapter 17 United Nations. In previous video we have discussed about formation of United Nations and World War 1 and 2. Now in this video we will discuss about aims of UN. Now we will read the chapter. Aims of UN. According to the Charter of UN, its aims are to maintain international peace and security. The main aim of the United Nations is to prevent war. Disputes are discussed at the meeting and efforts are made to find peaceful solution. Sometimes when there is danger of war between two nations, the UN send a military force called the peacekeeping force to prevent war. Now I am going to explain it. When charter was prepared, it decided by all the nations that in charter of UN have some aims also. The first aim was to maintain international peace and security. The main aim of United Nations is prevent war. All the dispute are discussed at the meeting. Nobody can take any decision by itself. Nation will have to come in the meeting and they will discuss about their dispute together and made to find peaceful solution. If any dangerous situation which they can't solve by the meeting and they feels about the war, then United Nations send military force which we call peacekeeping force. Then they listen problem of both nation and try to compromise between two nations and try to prevent war. Now second aim is to develop friendly relations between nations. Okay, now I am going to explain it. We know time is very great thing which solve everything. So when all the nations meet together in any meeting, they come near to each other and make friendly relationship. They fix their meeting for visit to each other's nations. This type of mentally makes their relations better. This type of mentality makes their relations better. Now third is to encourage the respect for human rights and the freedom of all the people. Now third aim is to encourage respect for human right and freedom of all the people. When all the members of the United Nations meet together, they ensure that every country have developed human rights and is giving freedom of all the people of their country. Means any people want to do anything which is profitable for them, they can do without any force and they can start this. Now fourth aim is to achieve international cooperation in solving economic and social problems. It believes that world war have lasting peace only when all the nations of the world achieve progress and development. So it is said that if one country have so many power rich in anything, it should be shared to others country for its development, to remove their poorer, and it is improve the condition of the people of that country, and it can also help to improve education of that country. Now next aim is United Nations is to help fight disease and preserve the environment. The last aim of the United Nations is, for example, we can see in our country is facing problem by COVID-19. So if any country have prepared medicine for cure this disease, it should be shared by the other country also. So every people of the country feel strong and healthy. So they able to create healthy environment of their country. Now we will discuss about the principle of United Nations. United Nations principle is All the countries that are member of the UN are equal, however developed or undeveloped they may be. You know, when we write any book, we have decided first its aims and principles. So now we will discuss about the principle of United Nations. All countries of UN are equal, whether it is developed or undeveloped. Just like in school or in any class, all the students should be same because they wear same uniform. They have their bag bottle, just like in United Nations also. All the members are equal to each other. Now second principle is all countries that are member of the United Nations must obey the charter. Okay. Now second principle is all countries will have to follow the charter if it is a member of UN. As all of you in school follow the school norms and rules. No country can do any work against charter. If they do any work without against the charter, they would be responsible for their actions. Okay, now third principle is country must be to settle their differences by peaceful means. Means if any country have any dispute with each other, they have to solve it in meeting in a peaceful way. If they can't, then UN will send its peacekeeping force. And the last principle of the United Nations is the UN will not interfere in domestic affairs of any country. Okay. Now, if any country wants to take any decision to welfare for their country, then UN will not interfere of its domestic affairs. If anybody want to improve their country and wants to take any step for improvement or development for their country, then there will be no interfere of by the United Nations in their domestic affairs. So in this video we have discussed aims and principles of the United Nations. Now homework, you have to read the both topic and prepare 20 questions according to the topic. Thank you.